Hello guys, welcome back to my main channel. And I came here and this is my first day of school. Yesterday was not bad. Like it turned out perfectly fine. And so yes, guys, the whole reason I went to the new taxi, like who is he anyway? That's Ermit. Or you should probably say his Indian name. And yes, the whole reason I just sat in yesterday morning right next to Adam Major, who was close to Harley and Titan, who were very close because they're just close friends. And like he's such a nice one, but even acting in high pitch sounded literally funny, but it became weird. It became weird, and that's just how it got weird. And he's got 3 Thomas the Engine the Terrain books for himself to take it to Tamaki so he can keep it in his bag. Hopefully, yes. And like I just courted him, loved him, snuggled him, and it was not bad. But today it was over. Like I never want to stop the laughing. Like I don't have any excuse for that. And he did it twice. The taxi driver did it twice as well, as he goes like, "Stop paddling him, sit properly." And I didn't know what's going on because we're just picking Andrew Chung up. Well, they were my friends now too. This morning I went. Well, I was playing with my keyboard with the same tune as like yesterday. I was playing with it every single morning. That's the way I did yesterday. It was not even bad, but it turns out fine on my first day of school. But on my second day of school, it was so annoying because of the taxi. Like, he's apparently now annoying. Like, I should ignore him, but I shouldn't even ignore him. Like, I wouldn't. I would actually let my tears out, and I never stop from him asking me like what's going on. Anyway, so in the morning in the taxi, I was like, I'm already sitting there, in which he was fine, and he goes like, "Well, if you sit anywhere you want, and that's gonna be your own spot, and you can stay there, but not forever." I was like, okay, I'll just sit there anywhere, but not anything else right there with Ethan and Andrew, because those two would actually know they can chat with me, and they should chat with me, but they would think no because I was too quiet to talk. And I'm sorry for the noise right in front of me. It was the blinds, so yeah. The whole reason, it's no for no reason, I decided to touch Adam Nature because he would never mind about it, and he would actually just say like any character, like Prince Charming, like Cinderella. Like he reminds me of the character of the prince, like Prince Charming. Like it's so charmful. Like you should say in a charmful way just by saying, "Princess, would you take my hand?" And she was like, "Oh my gosh, yes, I would love to take your hand, Prince." It's like Prince Charming thing. That's what charming boys do, apparently. That's what they do because they do say something, they do say about it. And I'm sorry for that, for my girls. Willa is sitting there, she's waiting for her sleep to come up at 9 o'clock. Bailee, Hailee were playing, and the Gabrielle is playing for elephants. And Hailee asked me that she wants to play with Bailee for 2 minutes, and I had to put them down to bed because, like, well, this morning it was so annoying because of the Indian taxi driver was so overprotective. Like, if you can't stop loving them, like why you should stop the loving? Like, you can't even stop. You might be upset about it and you never want to talk to anyone else. You might be good and you might be canceled forever. And nobody wants to see you ever again, just like that's the way I did in the past. And that's the way I did yesterday. Like, what the hell? You're so annoying and you're so overprotective. Like, please, taxi driver, don't be overprotective. Like, there's nothing wrong with Ronnie Nature. I think he was fine. It turns out he was perfectly fine for it. And after I cuddled him and snuggled him and take his hand, I took back to my hand, like where he can place his hand into my hand. Like, he would never stop. Like, those boys would never stop. They would never stop loving me. And he would never stop because he would try to put his hand onto my hand. Like, and then he told me that take my hand. He's like a character of Prince Charming. That's a Prince Charming thing. He goes like, take my hand. Will you take my hand? Take my hand. He asked me. He told me twice by saying, take my hand, take my hand. That's not about 3 times, but that's multiple, about 2 times already. Like, that's 2.5 times. Like, why you should say that? Like, that's not enough choice to give you a loving cuddle with all the snuggles and the manners. Like, thank you. Like, we would never stop. I just hadn't stopped for it because I don't want to stop what I'm doing. It's like I said, I never want to stop what I'm doing. It's just how cool it was, and then just how bad it was for me, and that's just cool for me. And yeah, and then we just sat there right next to each other for like hours. So we're gonna pick up Ethan before Andrew Chong because Andrew Chong was always the last one to be picked up by the taxi, and Ethan was the third one to be picked up. I was the second one, and Adam Major was the first one. Like, how come I would be the second one? Like, there's no other people in the background who would be the first one. Like, if I should be the third one, that would be like, what the hell? No people, just one person in the taxi. I was like, what? Damn God. I swear he would be overprotective forever. Like, he wants me to sit right there, and those 2 girls right here is Summer and Anna. And some of my girls were right. They tried to say that he would be overprotective, just leave him alone, give him some space, give him a little rest, and that's it. Just give him a little rest because he might able to sleep in the taxi. Like, that was in the morning when we were being dropped off. He was asleep. But that's only the half asleep after I got out. After me, Ethan, and Andrew Chong, and Andrew get out of the taxi, after we just waited patiently, and I will be like so loud, but not that loudly, but not loudly. But I just said, what are we gonna do now? I remind myself as a character, the bee. from the B movie. And the girl's like, what are we gonna do now? Like, they're so confused. I'm so confused. Like, what are we gonna do now? Like, that screwed me up. And that's just how I got confused, guys. And the next thing that I should love at nature by letting him placing his head onto my right hand. Not the left hand, but my left hand is right there onto him as well, because that's just how I place him into the gentleman. Like, well, that's not the next one. I thought this would be mine, and I thought that would be mine actually. Like, he wasn't mine for the first time. It's not even mine for the first place. I just met in the first place yesterday. On my first day of school, on my second day of school, and in taxi was so, so sad. Because of the overprotective taxi driver, he would be like, no, 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 no way, no way, you cannot even get this, Tiana, no way. I was like, you can't even tell me to stop loving any of those boys. That's the way I love my friends. Because they want me so much and they love me. And no one should say they don't love me. Like, that's how I wasn't even sitting properly. That's how I was being followed. I was being told to sit up properly after calling him really much longer. Like, I never hug at a major for so long. It's not gonna take for longer. Like, not even much longer, because I would probably sit up and I would sit there silently before it happens. It would be emotional. That, like, this is so sad. Like, you can't even get other people to love you, because they would never be connected and they will never be on social media ever again because of him. And so for my Asian neighbors screaming outside and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, it's 8:34 p.m. and I should get Gabrielle, I should get Bailee, Hailee ready for sleep before Willa goes to sleep. And that's not 2 minutes. I said I want 2 minutes, but that's just 1 minute as I go to bed. Yesterday, Yadamager just said he was also the first one. Like, that's the first day back to school. Just like I'm going to Tamigi, I'm going to the different school, but not the same one as 3 of them. You be like, okay. But the other man was right. The other man with 2 men talking to each other yesterday on my first day of school. They were chatting to each other. Like, they just seems like best friends. Like, how come a taxi driver has a best friend in his side? Not even mine, but I have even an Andrew. Like, you never know it. They actually love me. And yesterday on my first day at school, why even said he's not even my friend, or was not even his friend either. But why we aren't friends if we don't understand what we just said? Because obviously, because I was like, what? I just don't understand what you're just trying to say to me. Like, I was really confused and sad. Like, just like today in the morning, I was like, I'm already sitting right there. I'm already sitting in my old spot where I used to be, just to cuddle him every single day. And he's like, it's like I told you, you had to sit anywhere you want, not just to move to the same spot as yesterday. That's the way it wasn't even bad yesterday, but today you're gonna sit at a different spot. And I was like, oh, okay, we'll do it in the afternoon. And I was not even joking about it. I just sat there. I got nervous yesterday. That's how I got excited for my first day at school yesterday. And today, Animator would never stop holding my hand because of the love, and that's the way I did to my parents and my Indians and friends I have in my side. Yesterday, he introduced himself by saying the first name and the last name would be completed for me, so I just said it. And he goes like, you must be. I was like, you must be, what's your name? I was like, Tiana. And he goes like, hey, my name is Adamasia. I was like, nice to meet you, Adamasia. Well, you don't even know what Adamasia is, but he's got the same brown, dark hair and same green eyes as me. Like, it's like identical twins that has same brown hair and same green eyes. Animator was in Harley's side and Abel's side, like he should be, so it's Titan, Web. I can say his last name too. I can do whatever I want. Well, time we get done soon. And something was happening in the morning, and yeah. Well, I got braid in my hair. I just braided in my hair because I was too good at braiding my hair. And look at my bangs. It's like the new me and a new year. Like the loving is so nice. And the next thing after he holds my hand. He holds my hand, my right hand right over here. Basically being touched by everyone and oneself. And the next thing after he holds my hand, I just let him cuddle him. He just let me cuddle him. He said thank you by making a noise of me, like doing I just how the noise would actually respond to the word thank you by using the word with the H and an M, like like that. That's just how every people would actually do that to their own kids. Like going like you're so cute, you're so cute. After they cuddle, then they're like, thank you, mommy and daddy. Well, the lobby was not even bad till it stopped because Adam Major would ask me that he just using his ear to communicate. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he asked me to kiss his neck. Like, why are you asking me that question? Like, doesn't that mean like he can barely ask me? After I was asking him, he would never answer, but I just answered, and my headlines screwed up. Like I would never know the answers. His answers were so screwed up, and I would never know it because it's so confusing. Anyway, and the next thing, when we pick up Ethan, that was not even bad, but I was like to him, "Good morning, Ethan." He goes like, never talk to me because he's officially had enough right now. And after we're picking up evening, we're just going to straight to Andrew John's house. That's the way I said yesterday. I was like, wow, this is so cool. I never seen this house before, and now I actually have seen this. I have seen this house right now, and we pick up Andrew John. He told me, he told me, he told me to sit up properly after the hug stops. Like it really happens to me, was really emotional, and I was not okay to make someone cry by saying leave them alone. Like you should never say anything. Like that's not okay. You could not make the nice person very sad because of them just turn out fine. Because it's not even okay to say leave them alone to nice people. I'm just a nice one, okay? I am the nice one because I had to behave myself at school. Like it literally happens to me. I would actually be the nice girl for the entire day, and I would be like, I swear I will behave myself at school. I swear I will. Okay? And the next thing after we're all being picked up, like just all four of us, all four. Yeah, all four of us being picked up. We went to Edgewater College. That just not even long how it's far away or not actually because it wasn't even far from Evelyn's house, Andrew John's house, and my house. So I just went to the college. I just hugged in before the movement just go backwards because the backwards like reverse, and he told me just leave him alone, give him some space, give him some sleep, give him some rest. Like I'm just a nice person. I even like the nice people. Why are you just saying that to me? I'm just a nice person. You ever know? That's how I was like. I was a nice person. You ever know? That's just how the hug stops. It's even like the time machine will be like froze. Like that just something happened and it went backwards to my chest. Like that literally happens and Ewan's like, yeah, you should totally stop it. Like Ewan doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't even know about himself what he's talking about by saying yeah for nothing. Like it's just literally nothing. That's nothing for him to say yeah. Like that's nothing for me to reverse my arms into my chest. Like that's going backwards. I don't want to go backwards. Jesus Christ, I'm just a nice person you ever know. Because I was the nice one. Even before, it was from yesterday. That's the way Kevin just came to the van, the Indian van taxi, which Adam would mostly like to hang out with Kevin, the teacher. That's the way he would look after me and look at the other students because that's the way we do our timetable. That's just how we start the timetable for the first time. Sorry, pardon me. I think my one is actually new and I would never know my memories. We're so far that I had to do my timetable folder and that's just how I literally do it. But I'm not gonna do the piano. I feel like doing it today, but I would never do it today because it's once about Hailee Bailee would go to sleep at about 8:48 p.m. because I had to put them to bed right now because they're just playing there for 1 minute. I wish I would never let my arms to reverse themselves back into my chest. That would actually happen. Like it stop like a time machine. I'm like a time machine. My arms were like that. in the morning like a time machine, and I had to wait for Kevin till he comes back in 2 minutes. Like that's a second ago. That's like 10 seconds, and that's 1 minute. Like what the hell? It's 2 minutes. It's 1 minute, not 2 minutes. He will come back actually. That was about 20. I mean, that was about 30 seconds though. In 1 minute. Well, actually, how to put Gabrielle to sleep. I would actually show you how this works in her sleep. Like, you've never seen her sleep like this before, you would actually love her so much more than everybody does. So, not that everybody does, because Gabrielle was new to our family. I think she would actually stay right there with us for about like forever, but not always forever, but it would be always forever when she stays in this house with us. She would definitely love it, and I hopefully tell me would stay for the night. I just hopefully that he would stay for the night actually. Okay, it's 8:40. It's 8:48 p.m. All right, Bailee. Okay, I should be right back, but you want to see me. I don't know. I would let you see. Right, Bailee, Hailee, that's on now. Toys away. Hi guys, I'm right here. oh, mm. Right, I will get your sleeper mats ready for you guys. You got your teddy, baby? Haley? Oh, okay. Alright. I guess you can see the room that's right there where everyone else is asleep right now. I think I would actually put Bailey to sleep right now. Oh, I can't believe the time went faster. I need to go back to school on Monday and see how it happens too with the other people that would never sit in the back right behind someone that would never trust in those issues would be backwards and reverse with time machines like that. Like that would never happen at all. I would never say something to my mom. She would obviously be sad. Good night, Hailee. Good night, Hailee. And that's Gabrielle, where she sleeps. I'll bring up to you. Where there's Gabrielle, she sleeps right here. And I would actually move the camera. I think it's gonna be 9 o'clock because we have to upload it quickly before it stops, I think. Oh my gosh, we have to put Gabrielle to sleep quickly, guys. Alright, Gappy, come here. If you let me know that you let me know in the comments down below about Gabrielle would actually sleep quickly or she wasn't. And if you let me know down in the comments down below, which you can tell that Adam Major was good, that he would actually place his hand onto my hand for not stopping this right now. Actually, I think this would be good for him now. actually. Uh-oh, I had to go to sleep quickly because I had to upload a video tonight. I think Gabrielle would actually fall asleep quickly, because if I don't do it quickly, I just had to do one more lullaby, then we'll stop, okay? My older brother told me he's still here. He would never leave, but he hadn't moved yet. He hadn't moved. So it's like I said, you should love someone that you want to love someone. It's like the music. It's Love Someone by Lucas Graham. So yeah, I'm going back to my bed and we'll stop the video because I had to upload a 9:01 p.m. It's gonna be nighttime for now. And I want to be with Thomas and Willa as well. So yeah. Let me know in the comments down below. So thank you guys for watching my new video. Thank you guys for watching my main channel. If you want to subscribe to my channel, then you had to subscribe. Then you had to subscribe to my main channel by clicking the subscribe button right here where I'm pointing at it, alright? And don't forget to leave some nice comments about you. Let me know that it's probably hard to love someone. It's probably too hard to stop stop. Well, it's hard to stop loving him so much. If you guys let me know in the comments down below, don't forget to leave some replies to us all you want, and don't forget to leave some nice comments about how you would never stop loving them so much. By stop cuddling them, then your arms would be reversed and backwards, and it would go backwards. It would never. Well, I would actually struggle. I would actually struggle as well, as I would make my arms move backwards to my chest. And I will see you guys tomorrow in the morning. So thank you guys for watching my main channel, and I'll see you guys in the morning. And don't forget to leave some nice comments about you. Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to link in the description down below, and leave some nice comments and important comments down below, and you can reply to reply to our comments all you want down below. An important reply and the nice reply to our comments and to us all you want. So don't forget. So thank you guys for watching my new video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Mm, 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 mm. We would upload a video in 9:01 p.m. because I had to get Willa and I had to get myself dinner because I hadn't eaten dinner just for a long time. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Bye. Because I had to get Willa to sleep. I had to rock her to sleep because she needs some sleep. I think that's like she needs more sleep. I need more sleep like her because my legs were hurting yesterday. And I nearly died because I nearly be dead. I almost be dead. And I never breathe. I can't breathe after running too fast and I nearly died. I nearly be dead. So yeah. Don't forget to leave some nice comments about how I get my legs to work really much better and strong. and no weakness. So hashtag no weakness. Bye. And hashtag don't stop the laugh. Okay? Bye. I'm sorry if the camera's not even working. That's why I just copied myself. Oh, I'm sorry. Goodbye. I love you. Come on, why is this video's not even working? Stop the video, please. Yes. No.